From Eyewitness Sports, this is the Yorker Shoes Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz with Mark Dondero. I'm Yianni Kourakis. Pretty wet out there tonight, Dondi.
Soggy and moist.
Shout out to all the fans that watched their team, supported them, and all our photogs and you and me out there in the rain.
That was
getting
big.
drenched,
Yep.
But good football coming up. We had two matchups of top 10 teams tonight.
I was at the Portsmouth Mount Hope game, both undefeated, squaring off tonight. The Patriots have yet to give up a single point this season, so Mount Hope obviously trying to snap that streak. Portsmouth has been thumping teams, winning by 39 points game after game, so they have been dominating. John Roach here continuing that early, taking the end around, sniffing out the goal line, and giving the Patriots a 6-zip lead. A little later, Corey Cardoso tries putting a rare dent in the Portsmouth defense, and he does so as he breaks off the big gainer, but unfortunately he couldn't go all the way. He would get tackled, and that would be big because, well, the red zone D for Portsmouth, good. Quarterback Vincent Barreto would hit all kinds of bad stuff there. Tackler, ground, gets crunched. Then on a fourth down, Barreto tried to go through the air, but nothing doing. And Portsmouth D and their season remains perfect as they beat Mount Hope by the final of 20-0.
Rain coming down at Cranston Stadium, East hosting Cumberland. What a game this was. Bolts down 28-8 right before the half. They need momentum swing. They get it off the punt. Clippers can't handle Wesley Isom there on the recovery. Bolts in business. That's where this game turned. Moments later, Justin Neri hooks up with Jake Palazzo for the score. And it's a two-score game going into the half. Third quarter, after another turnover, it's our recent hometown hero, Jay Bass. Let the big fella eat. Touchdown makes it 28-21. Bolts score 27 unanswered to win 35-28. Wow.
Good boy. Another matchup of top 10 teams. St. Ray's Hendricken, second quarter. Hawks already up 20-7 and looking for more. Chris Hindle looks to the sideline. Great leap and catch by Matthew DeTondo. That's good for a first down. Hindle then goes to the other sideline, spreading it out. And Andrew Hopgood, we know he can make plays. Shakes off a defender. He won't be caught. He goes 60 yards for the score. It was 27-7. Hendricken at the half, and they would win it big. 41-7 was the final on that one.
He hops good, huh? Hey now. Over to Johnston. Panthers welcoming in Moses Brown. Opening drive for the Quakers. They drive down the field. Michael Walsh rolls out. Christos Argis, fellow Greek, with the touchdown score. Back comes Johnston. Big run for Elijah Burgess. Watch him lower his shoulder.
Let me see it.
Boom! Big game, but that drive would stall. Quakers offense so dynamic. Abe Bloom on the touchdown run. We call that the Bloom and Onion from Outback. MB wins 35-0. Coach Willie Edwards mic'd up in just a bit on the Blitz.
Now, Yianni, LaSalle is coming off that last-minute loss at Dartmouth last week, but they came back with a vengeance tonight against Barrington. LaSalle, well, let's just say they got off to a fast start. It was 13-0, just like that. Rams in control when Raven D'Oliveira swings it out to Sam Coleman, who turns on the afterburners. Woo. And, well, he's gone. Woo. Down the sidelines, running fast, two-point conversion good. It was 21-0 Eagles. And then once Barrington got the ball, well, an issue. They coughed it up. No one really notices except for Craig Kelleher, who scoops it and scores. LaSalle, they win big at Barrington, 46-0.
Rebel cheerleaders cheering on SK against Cranston West. Third quarter, Rebels driving. Paul Gonzalez looking like Julian Edelman in the number 11 jersey. He gets into the end zone, 20-0 SK. A little bit later for the Rebels, Anthony Shepard on the carry. He will run by everyone. 97 yards to the house. A product of some Pat Barrett training. SK wins 41-6.
Mount Pleasant taking the trip over to West Warwick. Take on the Wizards. Start with the West Warwick quarterback. That's Manuel Vasquez going up top. Matthew Madoin.
Come get some.
He's in the end zone. He catches it. That's ideal. West Warwick takes the lead. And then at the end of the day, it was the Wizards boasting the 19-zip win over the Mounties.
Frank Newsom and his Rogers team visiting the capital city, taking on Central. Back and forth. Knights with the lead and no longer. Mitchell Ventura hands it to James Pava, and he powers into the end zone. 14-12 Vikings. Knights had the answers. Malik Montero, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the rain. The rainbow shot to Demetrius O'Connor. He beats two defenders for the ball. Huge pitch and catch. That sets up this. Montero to Tyrone Silva. Bulls his way home. Central over Rogers. This was a good one, 24-20.
Bulldogs of Westerly visiting EG, the Avengers, soggy Kacheri Field tonight. First quarter, Westerly forcing EG to punt. A bad snap ensues. It would be blocked. It's recovered in the end zone by Jacob Schaefer. Extra point, good 7-zip Bulldogs. All kinds of bad for EG. Later in the quarter, Jalen Valentine gets the handoff over the left side.
Ooh.
And great cut. He's gone. 25 yards, 14-zip Bulldogs. Westerly. They go on the road and thump EG 49-zip. I think I said Valentine during the sports wrap.
Valentine, like February 14th.
Well,
we want to see what
right.
you're seeing at the games you're at. Use hashtag Blitz12 to let us know what's happening. Mount Hope, they were super excited that you arrived in the Channel 12 car there. Mm-hmm. Football game is on, as if it was ever a discussion because of the rain. We are this week's WPRI 12 game of the week. Hashtag Blitz12. So that was exciting. This tweet's from you. Can you explain it?
Yeah, I was just saying that LaSalle was winning against Barrington, and it wasn't all that close. I had a better one, but Ryan didn't want to use it. You had a mistake. I called you out. I thought it was funny. Shout
out to the Westerly Bulldogs. They're always giving us love on some retweets. Westerly 49-0 over East Greenwich at WPS Bulldogs. Keep them coming. We want to see some pictures. We want to see some videos.
We want to see some videos of fans in the stands.
And videos of you shooting games. Then we'll
shooting games?
So then we'll show a video of someone taking a video of you. You know, it's very meta.
The Yorker Shoes Friday Night Blitz continues.
Welcome back. A couple of quick score updates for you. Lincoln over Ponegants at 31-0. Smithfield Pilgrim was postponed, and NK Cheraho is Saturday. You just dropped your papers. So far, mic'd up segment has been good luck for the coaches we've mic'd up. We're now 3-1 for the mic'd up coaches. Tonight we had Willie Edwards of Moses Brown, the defending D2 champs, the Quakers, with a big 35-0 win over Johnston.
Hey, Jaden, come up! Good job. Good job. Good job. That's it. That's how we start. Pull return. No, check. Hey, stay up. Hey, safe. Left, 92 slip screen. You know who's on the right hash, right? All right. Ace fold, Minnesota. Ace fold, Minnesota. Slam, Chicago. Slam, Chicago. One. Come on, one. Good job. Who caught that? You? No, Chris. Good job. Good. There's no blocks in the back at all. In the tackle box anywhere, right?
No, there's no clipping. There's still blocks in the back. There's no clipping like there used to be.
Hey, now gadgets. All right, let's go. Be smart here. Can't get there late, man. Look where we are, man. Come on, you're better than that. All right, forget about it. Next play. Let's go. Let's stop them right now like we stopped them last week.
Thank you to Willie Edwards. Next up in the highlight, Shea looking to stay undefeated. Taking on Classical. Tyreek Rodriguez calls his own number. That's a great choice. Right up the gut. 35 yards later, he's got 6. Shea defense also in top form. Danielson Samedo with some defense. Takedown in the backfield. Shea improves to 4-0. 31 love.
Coventry hosting Middletown tonight. First quarter, Nicholas Dambra hits the hole hard and scores. Good run. 2-point conversion. Good 8-zip Coventry. Then later, it's Coventry's Tyler Pelletier. He finds himself off to the races, and he helped Coventry beat Middletown by a final score of 22-0.
Down to Gansett, Mariners hosting EWG. Thanks to the middle school for having me at Career Day today. First quarter, wild play. EWG punting. Mariners can't handle it, and the Scarlet Knights, they recover, and they are in business. Very next play, Adam Hernandez to Joe Coucher. Check out the catch and the little pirouettes into the end zone. EWG wins 14-6.
Blue Bombardiers hosting Taunton tonight. Home team had a second-half lead. Tigers rally. Noah Leonard looking for Adam McLaughlin, and he'll find him through the mist. Great grab by Adam. Elijah Simmons would punch it in a few plays later, but Attleboro salts this one away. Tyler McGovern going with the pitch to Cam Furtado. He gets around the outside, dodges a few tacklers, and then heads down the sideline. He thinks he has a touchdown, but I don't know. The ref says he was out at the 1. No worries, though. A few plays later, McGovern finds Steve Hamersky for the touchdown. Big number 88. Blue Bombardiers with the 36-20 win over Taunton.
Staying in Mass, Bishop Fee and fans bringing out the hard hats ready for work. Shamrock offense going against Martha's Vineyard. Tim DeBrosia hands off to Devin Jolin. He bounces outside, and 60 yards later, home team is up 13-0. This was a 6:30 kickoff, or 5:30, still light out. Vineyarders trying to score through the air, but Peter Luongo not having it. Fiend gets the win, 27-love, but at the end of the day, you live on Martha's Vineyard, so that's good times.
Gonna get that last ferry back?
All right, that'll do it for this edition of the Friday Night Blitz. All the highlights online at WPRI.com. Follow us at Mark Dondero, at Yianni Kourakis. We send you out with our band of the week, the Sweet Sounds from Narragansett. Have a good night.